Chris Dunn dropped a very close decision earlier this year at Coliseum Combat.
Right.
Mark Slater's promotion up in Kokomo. Will be looking to get that taste out of his mouth. When the decision was called, our very own Gary Copeland raised Chris Dunn's hand. He thought he'd won.
Right. And and that's the thing. Chris Dunn is an all-around nice guy. He does things for his community.
Absolutely.
He's a Army combat instructor, combative instructor. I mean, he lives, breathes, and being a warrior, and it's a great thing. These two gentlemen, they have respect for each other. They're gonna, like we said earlier, Chris Dunn's gonna try to do more technical angles. Mr. Ferguson's gonna try to beat the dog snot out of him.
Absolutely. I got to spend some time with Chris Dunn. We traveled to Knoxville for his XFC debut on Access TV. Just a great guy all around. 2 young kids back at home.
Yeah. And he said he likes to focus on being a daddy and taking care of his fight life.
In his amateur career, he would fight every other week.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes twice, in back-to-back weeks.
He was a journeyman as an amateur
Absolutely.
before he even became a.
Doesn't care where, who.
Nope. That's the Army strong mentality right there. I'll fight you. I don't care who it is. And here comes the eruption.
Josh Ferguson brings him out.
The whole Ferguson clan is here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what a great group of brothers, and and yes, they are probably the toughest group of guys in the world, but they're family men. They work hard. This is a great example of the fighting families in the state of Kentucky.
Absolutely. Of course, Josh, UFC veteran. BJ also on The Ultimate Fighter Season 14. Didn't make it into the house, but how awkward would that have been if they would have had to fight each other? I think one was 35, one was 45.
Yeah.
So they could have avoided that.
But at one point in my life, I'd have fought my mama if I'd have been able to get it sanctioned. I don't ever want her to hear me say that because she'd whoop me.
A little Alabama.
Yeah.
Kicking it.
Oh, look, he's dancing. Chris Dunn's jamming.
Doing a little line dancing? I don't know.
A little line dancing. This is going to be the main event, guys. This is the
3 5-minute rounds. BJ Ferguson, Chris Dunn. A lot of respect for both guys.
Absolutely.
I love both these men.
I followed both these guys through their whole career. Known them since they were younger. Since I am a grandpa now in this sport. And here we go.
Here we go. Sportsmanship. That's how Chris Dunn always comes out.
Absolutely.
Low and ready to go. Touching up gloves, and here we go.
Here we go.
Dunn
comes out already throwing those jabs. We got caught Ferguson with that left. Dunn's been really working on his stand-up, man.
Dunn looking crisp. BJ trying overhand
he
right.
He caught BJ again with the second left hook. Chris Dunn's being very, very effective with that left hook.
Being the aggressor, BJ kind of sitting back, waiting to pick his punches. I'm sure they're coming.
Well, I tell you, that one left hook, you notice BJ's keeping his right hand up against the side of his face. Dunn's been having a good combination with that right kick, left hook. You notice how BJ's keeps putting his right hand up against
over his right eye. Uh-oh. BJ's hurt.
And Chris Dunn is taking advantage of BJ's. I guess when he got kicked in the knee, he might have tweaked his knee a little bit. Yeah, Gary going to stop this.
Looking into this.
Gary will stop this in a second. if BJ doesn't do anything.
Somebody's bloody pretty good here.
Yeah.
The blood.
Yeah, Chris Dunn's getting those short elbows in. Trying to sink those hooks in. He doesn't have. No.
He's got.
Doesn't have it in
one
at
hand
all.
on. No.
He's going to be working side to side, side to side. Just kidding. He's got the hooks in. BJ's not trying to do chest to belly. BJ's got to catch his breath.
Still about 3 minutes left here in the first round. BJ Ferguson in a lot of trouble here. Hardrock MMA 73.
I'm interested to see if BJ can get up. With the way
Something
he was
wrong.
staggering his
An
leg.
ankle,
Yeah.
a knee, something
I
there.
thought it was his knee, because Chris kicked him with that tie kick, and it buckled his knee. And I think as soon as he put that weight down on his knee, he just couldn't carry the weight on it. But hey, he's a Ferguson. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you have to rip.
It's not over till it's over in one of these fights.
You'll have to rip his forehead off to even, and he'll still fight you.
Dunn's got the choke locked in tight.
But it's his forearms around his jawline. It's not up under his
neck.
Right now he's just doing it. If he slides that forearm, oh, now it's deeper.
Yeah.
Now it got deeper. No, but he didn't. Chris has got to grab hold of that bicep.
Oh,
good job, BJ. BJ's fighting. Oh, pulling that. He's got it in pretty deep. Chris Dunn's got to get on that side there.
Dunn slipping out and he's out.
Yeah, and see how his butt was on the other side of his hip. That helps out a lot.
Elbows coming from Dunn.
Trying to get the mount here.
Big elbow
Little
from
short
Chris
elbow,
Dunn.
yeah. Chris Dunn's throwing those strikes. He needs to watch that arm. See how he's keeping that arm on his face? If BJ pulls that, those short elbows, you hear him thumping.
Oh, yeah.
They're very, very
BJ
effective.
Ferguson back in some trouble here. We saw him get out just a minute ago.
Up kick. Good strong up kick by BJ Ferguson.
Dunn shakes it off.
Another
Another big elbow.
Short elbows. He's getting those little rabbit elbows in. He's got to watch that arm.
Yeah, could be an arm bar coming here.
Triangle. Two very, very high-skilled athletes. Great fight. This is a great round. Good solid shots. BJ's keep trying to transition out.
We saw BJ wobble. I don't understand why Dunn wouldn't just get up, push out, and let him stand back up. He had success there.
So BJ did a good job of keeping Dunn on the ground to try to gain his composure.
You know, BJ's not giving him much room to work right now. Got him tied up.
Those little rabbit elbows have been pretty effective for Dunn this fight. You hear that thump? Those elbows, man.
More big shots coming from Chris Dunn. Nowhere to go for BJ Ferguson. Gary Copeland about to step in and stop this. It's over.
Fight over. The fight is over. Chris Dunn with those short rabbit elbows, man. They're like little razor blades. They really are. They're really blunt.
BJ's punctured here.
Great fight from these gentlemen.
Oh, BJ's right eye swollen shut.
It was those rabbit elbows. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal fight. The two, I mean, they both came to get it. And I'm interested to see what happened with his leg.
Yeah.
Because Chris
we'll see when he stands up kind of what's going on here. Take nothing away from the heart and desire of BJ Ferguson there. Goodness sakes,
phenomenal.
Most people.
Phenomenal.
Oh, wow. Multiple cuts to the right eye of BJ Ferguson.
Those Chris Dunn elbows were just so effective during that fight. You heard the solid thuds when you were on there.
Most of the action happened right in front of us here at the CageCaster.com booth.
I mean, this is the
Bruce Ferguson Sr. gets him to his feet, looking to see if it's an ankle. His ankles look okay.
Yeah.
Maybe a knee.
Yeah. What a great show of athleticism for these two
See Chris
gentlemen.
Dunn staying to check on him.
You know, and pardon, Chris Dunn's one of the best sports around.
Absolutely.
He wants to beat you up during the fight, but afterwards he's going to be concerned about you. You know. You know, and that just goes to show. I mean, the warrior ethos, yeah.
They're going to take BJ out there to be
Mr.
checked
Ferguson giving props to Chris Dunn. You know, that was a phenomenal show of excellence by Mr. Chris Dunn.
And that's a wrap.
That's
Hyperball
great
guy.
Fight
What
night.
an event here
Thank
tonight.
you so much for having me with you tonight.
12 big fights, capped off there by a big win by Chris Dunn. We saw Kim Beverly move to 3-0.
Oh, yeah, hey,
Here he goes.
hey, thanks for having me back in Kentucky. Make sure you drive safe, buckle up. Don't drink and drive. U.S. Army. Thank you. Thanks for having me back.
Man, a few words. Don't drink and drive. Big win for Chris Dunn.
Yeah.
Saw a big win for Brian Carr. A pro fight, super exciting. That's what the fans who put their hard-earned money either watch us on cagecaster.com or be in the back by the concession stand, barely able to see, pay for. Amazing.
Phenomenal night of fights, guys.